What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Strangers Minds. I'm Fernando, and today we're going to check out this new content creator, Haunted Files. And the video is, as you guys can see right up here, the scariest Ouija board sessions caught on camera. So these guys, to me, they're fairly new. I don't really know when they started, but they have about like 550 subscribers. But hey, we all got to start somewhere, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check these guys out and see if they even have some content we haven't watched as far as Ouija boards are concerned. So let's go.
Yo, what do you see, dude?
What the? Whoa! What? What do you see?
Bro, what is this, bro? You're actually creeping me out right now.
The fuck? What the hell? Oh my god! Bro, what did you just do, bro? I don't like that, bro.
Zozo Spirit. Our first video for today was uploaded by YouTuber Stromedy in October 2019, starting as just another night at the Prime Capital House, a casual hangout for work with friends. The atmosphere was light at first, filled with jokes and conversation, but that changed the moment they decided to bring out the Ouija board.
Okay, cause yo, this is what I'm thinking. We moved into this new house, right? We gotta figure out if it's haunted or not. If nothing answers, then we know we're blessed.
Yeah,
but if
facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of want to know, like, yo, all the 3 AM challenges we've done, dude. Like, we want to know if something followed us.
They left the top floor and gathered in the dimly lit living room, the air already feeling heavier as they settled around the board. This wasn't their first time playing, but no matter how many times they did it, there was always that lingering fear, that small voice in the back of their minds telling them they were making a mistake.
You want people around you at all times.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. If I get possessed, what are you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm gonna vlog it. Okay. Alright. I'm a vlogger, but what else would I do?
So how do we start? There's a first like initial
Wait, there's a
question,
third rule.
right?
There's a third rule. Don't get ahead.
The board was brand new, fresh out of the box, as if it had been waiting for them. They had made a rule: no more inviting spirits into the house. But curiosity is a dangerous thing. They needed to know, was something really here with them? Had something followed them from past encounters? With hesitant fingers resting on the planchette, they began. Someone tried to joke, but it fell flat. No one was backing out now. A tense silence followed. Then the planchette twitched. A shudder ran through the group. Someone whispered that it must have been a coincidence, but deep down, they all knew better.
You ask.
Is there any spirits in here that would like to contact us?
No, you're doing. Somebody's doing that.
No.
It's actually going.
Okay, so yes. All right.
Wait, to be fair, everybody move their fingers like this, okay? Everybody go like this.
The air grew thick, pressing in around them. The temperature dropped, an unnatural chill creeping into their bones. Upstairs, their other friends were completely unaware of what was happening. They had warned them not to do this, but Stromedy knew his audience would want this. And wasn't this why they played? The thrill? The fear? The unknown? More questions were asked, and the board answered, quickly, urgently.
Yo, chill, bro. Yo, whoa, no. Yo, I'm like.
Where's it going?
It's on the skull. What's the skull mean?
I don't even know. Why is it at the skull?
The planchette moved faster than they could process, and then a name.
Z. O. Z. Okay.
Okay, we get it.
Stop.
Oh my god. Dude, he's gonna keep going, but that's bad.
Zo.
Don't say his name. Don't say his
Do
name.
not say his name.
Why? What happens if you say?
So this is ZOZO.
The room went dead silent. The energy shifted instantly. No more uncertainty, no more games. They had heard the stories. Zozo wasn't just a spirit, it was something worse. Something that should never be summoned.
Okay, can we end the game?
No, one more question. Ask what you're here for.
Who are you here for?
Okay, can you just point to who you're here for?
The realization hit like a punch to the gut. This thing was here. Then came the final question. Someone dared to ask if the entity was haunting the house. A mistake. The air became suffocating, pressing in from all sides. But the horror wasn't over yet. The planchette suddenly jerked toward one of them. DK.
It's pointing at you. It's pointing at you.
I know, yeah, it keeps going, dude.
Wait. Okay, put it back. Put it back. It just pointed at you. I know, dude.
DK's face was drained of color. A deep, gut-wrenching fear settled over him. The board had singled him out. And then the final, chilling message.
It stays with you though. You
Yes, it's here for you.
Ask him what it wants. What does it want?
Wait, what do you want? L-I-F-E. Life.
A sickening realization dawned. If one were to pick up the planchette and look through its hole, they could see into the spirit realm. They had never heard of this before, but one of them, foolishly, bravely, decided to test it.
Yo, what do you see, dude? What the? Whoa! What? What do you see?
Bro, what is it, bro? Nah, bro, you're actually creeping me out right now.
He lifted the planchette to his eye. At first he saw nothing. Then his scream tore through the silence. The planchette hit the floor as he stumbled back, shaking. The game was no longer a game. Some of them backed away immediately, refusing to stay near the board. But the most terrifying part? The session wasn't over. The board had to be closed.
I'm done.
All right, so I have to put in my 2 cents. I actually like the video, you guys. I actually like the video. What I don't like about it is that they're creating content. So it's, we can't trust it. Another thing is that, when I'm around my friends and we're hanging out and, we fool around, we try and scare each other. Unless if we are doing a proper paranormal investigation, because my friends know that when I'm in the zone, when I'm out in the field, there's no foolery going around. We need to be able to trust each other to the fullest extent. But I'm being pulled on both directions, you guys. I would have loved to see if they, somebody, putting the camera so we could see under the table, or showing us a planchette, aside from moving it around. There was this one moment where the guy with the one where Zio wants to get, right, where he lifted the planchette, but he only did it because it went off the board, so he lifted it to put it back on. So there are just little things like that feels like they're trying to do this authentically. But man, it's just that we don't know. These are content creators. They're able to do whatever they want. Let's see what else.
Okay, yo, you gotta say goodbye. Let's say goodbye. Everyone say goodbye. Look, put your fingers on. Put your fingers on. Okay, goodbye. John,
I told me not to, man.
what do you mean it told you not to?
Let's go.
Yo, Justin, you have to say goodbye.
Wait, what does it mean?
Yo, Cameron, come say goodbye.
Stromedy tried to say goodbye. Upstairs, DK and Justin had already left, sensing that something was now lurking too close. But as Stromedy attempted to close the board, a noise from upstairs made everyone freeze.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm actually really freaking out right now. I have a weird vibe in the room. Something feels really weird.
What?
Okay, yo, guys. Justin just went up into his room. He's acting really weird right now. Yo, come upstairs.
He's in here.
Yo, Justin.
Stromedy bolted up the stairs, calling for Justin. He reached Justin's room, but the door was already open, the darkness inside feeling impossibly dense. Justin was gone. The lights flickered violently. Then a sudden movement. The bed. The duvet shifted. A deep, twisting dread settled in Stromedy's stomach as he flipped on the light. He ripped the duvet away.
Justin! 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 Yo, what the hell? Yo, go! Yo, what the hell is actually happening right now? Dude, the light's freaking flickering in there too. Yo, what?
And there was Justin, but not Justin. His body was twisting unnaturally, his movements jerky, like something was inside him, controlling him like a puppet. His eyes were unfocused, empty. Panic surged through them all. They bolted from the room, only to find another horror waiting downstairs. The living room, which they had left only moments ago, was destroyed. The furniture was overturned, cushions ripped from the couch, scattered as if something had violently torn through the space. This wasn't just a bad session. This was something real, and it wasn't leaving. No one argued. They sprinted for the door, abandoning the board, their only focus on getting out. Outside, as they piled into the car, hearts pounding, breath shallow, one thought haunted them all. They had broken the rule. They had let something in, and now they were running from it. Incidents like this also happen in this next video. Asylum.
All right. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes there's just videos that if it goes a second further of BS, it just kills the whole video, and that just killed the whole video. The whole entire shit, the whole entire thing is fake. And let's just say it's real. Dude, what kind of friends are you hanging out with? What kind of friends are you hanging out with? You were let's make, you know, let's say this is real. The guy got possessed and his friends abandoned him. Dude, like that. All this stuff is fake, man. And I can't stress this enough, and I say this in all of my Ouija board videos that I react to. Don't use it. Don't use it if you don't know how to use it, because yes, it is a board game for children ages 8 and up. It is a board game. How it works as a game, I don't know. But if you're going to use a Ouija board, everything has to do with intent and location. So if you're going to use a Ouija board with the intent of communicating with a spirit in an active haunted location, it'll work. It'll work. I advise you not to, because honestly, I haven't seen anything good come out of anyone using a Ouija board. And when it comes to Zio, all I'm going to say is that we've spoken about Zio so many times. Look up Zio, the demon that haunts the Ouija board, and you guys will see. I had a very bad experience with Zio, and I didn't even use the board. I just said his name and mentally kept on saying it in my head, and I had a horrible dream and experience that day. But yeah, let's see what's up. Asylum Ouija.
Ouija. This video was uploaded by YouTuber TGF Bro in September 2016, documenting yet another reckless adventure. This time, a return to an abandoned asylum. They had been there before, and the experience had been far from pleasant, but that didn't stop them from going back. This time, though, they had something new. A Ouija board. It would have made sense to explore the place during the day, where at least some daylight could cut through the eerie atmosphere, but no, they chose the dead of night, when the darkness would swallow everything, when shadows could hide anything. They climbed through a wire fence, their excitement masking the lingering fear none of them wanted to admit to. The air was thick with something, anticipation, dread, maybe even something unseen watching them. But they pressed forward. Barely minutes into their exploration, a sound echoed from deep within the asylum, a rhythmic, unsettling noise, like distant drumming. The camera mic struggled to pick it up, but they all heard it. It sent a chill through them. Their bravado cracked slightly, but they laughed it off. After all, they were a group of guys, and fear wasn't an option, right?
I mean, unfortunately, we weren't able to catch it because of the background noise, the music that you have playing. But you know what? I've already saw this video. I just haven't seen all of this. We've just seen the part where they're using the Ouija board. I didn't even know there was another black dude in this group because the first time I saw this video, I gave props to the black dude that was there using the Ouija board because as open as welcoming as the paranormal community is, like we don't see many black people dwelling within the realm of paranormal. And it's not because they're not welcome. Obviously not. I'm Latino and I've been all over the place and I got to tell you guys, I've come across the best people in the world within the paranormal community. But yeah, man, to see these two dudes over here, dwelling within the realm of the paranormal, that's awesome. That's cool, man. Definitely, I'm a huge fan of the Ghost Bros, and that is possibly the only group of black dudes that has a television show doing it. I haven't, uh, it's just that there's not many. There's not many, but this is cool. So, from what I'm gathering, they went into an insane asylum in the middle of the night. Daytime is to explore 100%, but that doesn't mean paranormal activity doesn't occur. Because every time I've gone to Kings Park Psychiatric Center, I have gathered so many EVPs and evidence of the paranormal, and it was during the daytime. Now, if you're gonna, walk this very dangerous path of going into an insane asylum at night, just taking away the aspect of paranormal, but you got to deal with getting caught by the police. You got to deal with whoever may be roaming those halls as far as people that aren't mentally right. Because I've said this time and time again, I'm more afraid of the living than the dead. There could be accidents, animals, name it, name it. You are taking a very huge risk going into an abandoned insane asylum in the night.
This was the part last time, I don't know if you remember, where there's like one of the jump scares is there.
Still, there was something incredibly stupid about how they went about it, intentionally scaring themselves, amping up their own paranoia, as if trying to make the experience worse.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say all that.
Of course, with a group like this, there were bound to be pranks and dares. One of them even lay down in one of the asylum's filthy, decayed rooms just for the hell of it. The smell, the dust, the unsettling silence, none of it was enough to stop them from messing around. But then, amid all the chaos, TGF Bro pulled out the Ouija board. That was when things shifted. One of the guys refused outright. He didn't want to be part of it. He backed away, watching from a distance, already uneasy. According to him, Ouija boards were real. He had experienced something before, something he refused to go through again.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. My man's over here. It was like, hell no. You guys want to do the Ouija board? You doing it on your own. Do it on your own time. But yeah, you know what? I didn't even know this dude existed in the first time I saw this video. Because I know there was a camera guy. Then we saw the other white dude and then the other black dude. I didn't even know there was a fourth person in the group. So yeah. You know what? I myself, when I go into the field with my friends, yes, we are pretty much all in business, but we have to break the tension somewhere, right? And if we're talking, we're messing around and stuff like that. But if we're trying to gather evidence, that's one thing. But if we're just walking around exploring and stuff like that, that's a whole other aspect. Now, this dude got shook when the guy brought out a Ouija board. I honestly think that's a bit, I could be wrong, but leave it in the comment section. I would get offended because we all acknowledge that we're dwelling within the paranormal realm. So if you're gonna bust out a Ouija board, you need to let me know what you got on you. Like, you need to let me know beforehand, hey, I'm gonna take this Ouija board with me. I will be pissed off. You knowing that I don't mess with the Ouija board, you're gonna secretly bring a Ouija board. I will be pissed off. So this guy, if he's pissed off, and he has every right.
Being serious, mate. Fucking mess with me. Don't mess with shit like that. Dude, that's fuck that. You're on fucking own.
The others didn't care. TGF Bro ignored the warnings and sat down with another friend to begin. The board was placed, fingers set on the planchette. The first question was asked, and then something happened, something beyond explanation. The reaction was immediate.
The fuck? The fuck?
Whatever they saw, whatever they heard, it was enough to make them run. And they ran hard, feet pounding against the rotting floors, racing toward the exit like their lives depended on it. They didn't finish the session. They didn't say goodbye. They left the board behind. The game still open, whatever they had contacted still unanswered. Despite it being their second time at the asylum, they had barely scratched the surface of what lurked there. Maybe they'll go back for a third time, maybe they shouldn't. Which one did you pick? Let's move to the next clip while you answer that.
I'm gonna answer that right now. They shouldn't go. They shouldn't even be doing this. If that guy has a YouTube channel doing this, he should quit, or he should get fired. That's completely messed up, dude. Like, your friend is telling you no, that's messed up, and giving you his concern, and you're going to disrespect him by just throwing the Ouija board on the floor and basically say, we're gonna do this. F you, bro. F you. Come on. Hey, yo, black dude with the white hoodie. You could do it on your own. You don't need this piece of crap next to you, bro. I'm telling you right now, I think you got a future if you want to do this, because at least you got common sense and knowledge of safety first when you are out in the field. People like this, I don't even want to have around me because they are unprofessional. They, again, I am talking from a standpoint that I am a real paranormal investigator, more so than a content creator. Yes, I record and I put up content as far as me being out in the field. But if you guys see all of my content, it's just basically a first person view of me being out in the field. I don't mess around when I'm out in the field, bro. So, hey, that kind of triggered me. I gotta say. And yeah, man. Let's see what's next.
Lake Spirit. This next video was posted in April 2017 on a YouTube channel called Danny Wylent09. In it, Danny chronicled one of his strangest and most terrifying experiences playing with a Ouija board. Danny, along with his friends Aaron and Josh, had played the game before, but this time they decided to take things to another level. Instead of playing in a house or some random spot, they went to the lake that separated Danny's neighborhood from another. It wasn't just any lake. Years ago, before Danny's family had even moved in, tragedy had struck. A 12-year-old boy named Brian had drowned in that very water. Search efforts were made, but his body was never recovered. Some said the lake had taken him, others whispered that something else had. So naturally, the three of them had one goal in mind: contact Brian's spirit. From the moment they set the board down, something felt off. The air was too still, the water too quiet. It was as if the whole place was watching.
Alright, I'm started. Good evening, spirits. Tonight we would like to get in contact with the 11 or 12-year-old male that died in this lake years ago, or just in contact with any spirits among us. So can we please talk to them now?
Pretty good.
The session started smoothly, too smoothly. The answers came quickly, almost as if they were having a normal conversation. At first it was thrilling. It actually felt like Brian was there, answering them.
Is this the boy that died in the lake?
No way. Guys, this is crazy already. Alright, wait, put it back in the ground and ask him.
What house number did you live in when you lived here?
5, 7.
657?
Was your house number 657?
Then they made a mistake.
Why?
Why don't you like us, Brian?
The energy shifted. The air around them felt thicker, charged with something unseen. The planchette moved, but slower this time, as if hesitating. They asked again. No answer. Then they pushed further. Silence. The three of them exchanged uneasy glances. The thought crept in. What if it isn't Brian they're talking to anymore? Just to be safe, they asked another question or even pleaded. The planchette didn't move. Seconds stretched into eternity. Then, without warning, it jerked violently across the board. The movement was so strong, so sudden, that they instinctively ripped their hands away, eyes wide with fear.
What the hell? Oh my god! Bro, what did you just do, bro? I don't like that, bro. No, bro. Bro, did you see that? Yo, I have the...
Danny swallowed hard, trying to stay calm. He asked the spirit one last question, if they could visit the house Brian had lived in back in the 1960s. Yes, that was all it said. So they went. Brian's spirit had told them his house number was 678, but this confused them. Their neighborhood hadn't even existed back then, and in the present day, house numbers only went up to 12. They started checking old mailboxes, trying to figure out where 678 could have been, but the numbers didn't match. Instead of regular numbering, the houses were labeled with letters and numbers: E2, E3, R4. Nothing close to what Brian had told them. They stood there, lost in thought, debating their next move. Should they set the Ouija board up near the mailboxes and ask for clearer directions? Or should they go back to the lake and try again?
Yes.
What are the new, because, it says E2. Can you, spell out the letter and the number and, the house number, too, so we know where to go to your house so we can play there? You still want us to play out front of your house, right?
The tension was suffocating. After some back and forth, they decided to return to the lake. Whatever was happening, it had started there, and they needed to finish it there. They got to the lake and got their answer. They went to the house and started playing the game on the tarred road. It was too dark to see clearly, but the feeling was unmistakable. They weren't alone anymore. Ignoring the gnawing fear creeping up their spines, they continued playing. The board responded for a while, until it didn't. Brian had stopped answering. Then, Danny noticed something. Someone. A man had stepped out of the old house they had been searching for, cigarette in hand, staring directly at them. He didn't say a word, he just stood there, watching as if they aren't okay.
All right, you guys. I actually like that one. I actually like this one. This dude with the hat over here, I dare I say, wasn't even into it. His fingers were barely. Oh, there you go. Haunted Files, you guys. Give these guys, they're starting. It seems like they're starting off, so give these guys a follow, like their videos, man. Show some love. I'll probably catch this one next. Ghost caught on dash cam. Hell yeah. So yeah, this dude wasn't even really feeling it. He could literally. I dare I say he's the only one that was actually using the Ouija board properly, because he was barely on it. You're not supposed to put pressure on on the planchette. This dude, he was more into it, but I questioned whether or not he was the one moving the planchette, because there was a part in the video, you guys could go back, where he was going like, on the planchette, but his wrist was down. So it's gonna apply pressure. So I wonder if he was moving the planchette. And this dude is kind of neutral. I would say that he was doing it correctly. Now, when the planchette started going crazy, I gotta say, if it was any one of these guys, it would be the one in the red shirt, which is making me feel like, nah, nah. So it's a good possibility that what we just saw was probably a real reaction on the planchette. He didn't even have his fingers on it. I think there was a moment where I think he was on Amazon. but but yeah. I actually like this video, you guys. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comment section. Which video do you think was better? I honestly have to say this one or the last one with the black dudes were my favorite thus far. We only got 3 videos, which is kind of cool because we are getting details of each of these videos that I have even heard of. So yeah, man. So with that being said, if you guys are enjoying yourselves, please do what you do when you like a video. Hit that like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next. Peace.